Hey everyone, this is Sharath. We did our visualization project on the number of internet users per 100 people across the globe and simulated it on a motion chart using Google Spreadsheet. Our project team includes myself, Anto, and Prashant. Now, talking about our project, we gathered data from Tableau software gallery. We compiled the data to an Excel format. This is our data extraction process. Now, Anto will be talking about categorizing the internet usage.
Hi, this is Anto. I'll be discussing about how we clean the data. After obtaining the data, I found that the latitude and longitude didn't make any sense since we are only interested in estimating the usage purpose in different years in different countries. And this is how the data look like after we clean the data. And we have done a lot of research on variation of usage purpose in different countries. For example, on 1997, most of the people use internet for checking their mails, so we can classify that purpose as basic usage. After social networking websites such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Orkut has been introduced on 2007, the internet usage in a country has increased dramatically in different countries. After smartphone has been introduced, most of the people go for data plan with 4G network when they are traveling and connect to Wi-Fi in campus or workplace. When it comes to usage including mails, social networking, media, servers, etc., that usage can be classified as extreme usage. And also, I have calculated the usage purpose in different years by using the nested if statement. For example, let's look at 1997, and this is how the formula looks like. If the percentage is less than 20%, it will be classified as a basic usage. And if it's between 20 to 40%, you can also call it as a basic usage. And if it's less than 60%, most of the people use it for newspapers, radios, and social media, etc. And if it's greater than 60%, you will go for server usage. And let's look at 2011. This is how it looks like. And if it's less than 20%, you can say it's basic usage. And if it's less than 40%, we can people use it for social networking such as Facebook, Twitter, etc. And if it's less than 60%, it is classified as server usage, which means most of the companies use it for compiling the data and all data purpose applications. And if it's greater than 60, you can call it as extreme usage, which means all purpose. And also, I would like to point out that it is very surprising fact that the data we collected about usage in European countries such as Norway, Switzerland, and United Kingdom, the usage on 1999 is greater than 60%. The reason behind this is due to the fact that not many people owned personal computers during 1999 to 2000. Most of the organizations such as banks, manufacturing industries in Germany perform server operations which consumes a lot of bandwidth at that time. Other countries' usage is very high due to increase in downloads using torrents and smartphone app download users. And and Prashant will discuss about how these graph is implemented.
Okay, like I showed in my tutorial yesterday, we'll be doing the same thing. Now that we have all the data categorized, just give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. So I'll go to insert the gadget and I click on motion chart just, and then now it's asking me for my data range. I can select um, I want to get all the data, so let me start at A1 and go all the way to F. I know the data ends at 2908. Hit OK. Let me title this as project internet users, and I apply. So it's generating it. Cool. Okay, so like we see, we've generated the same thing we did yesterday, and on this axis I have the time. So when I hit play, it's gonna go from 1997 till 2011. That's because that's our span of data. And since you already have time, let me categorize the countries in alphabetical order. And I don't want to classify it as percentage like I did yesterday, so I'll change that to usage, which now I have Anto's written, spoken about the formula in which I've categorized the different usage. So this has my internet users on this axis, countries organized in alphabetical order on this axis, and the color of the bubbles show the type of usage, and as the years go by we can see it. So simulating this model, so from 1997, as the years go by, we see the different countries in terms of their usage, and the bubble color changes in terms of basic, extreme, server usage, social media, or as we go on 2011, we can see that there's cases of extreme usage where data mining applications are being run. And some of the things we can also do with this is, for example, we can select a specific country and monitor its usage. We can even do it 2 at a time, 3 at a time to just see how data is. In this format, it's just showing me a statistic, and in this format, it categorizes countries in a different thing, taking United States as my reference. And now I go back to my motion chart, and again change this to alphabetical order, and I run it. So it shows how the usage of United States went over the years, from where in 1997 it was, we know this is the country we're targeting because all the other bubbles are transparent, and this is the only colored bubble which is highlighted, where I selected, and we can see how the usage went from it being a basic usage to finally an extreme usage where we are running data mining applications. We can do that for multiple countries and run a comparison model. And some of the other things we can do is we can probably just pause it at 2001 and see the position of each country and compare them. For example, in this I've just selected United States, but if I want to I'm really interested in gathering the data, I can select 2 more countries or 3 more, or how many ever I want to, and then draw a comparison chart and come back to this where it categorizes in terms of descending order of internet users or type of usage, whereas this would just give me a rough statistic, and if I chose 3 countries it would compare all of them. So this was the goal of our project, something a little more than what Excel can do, because as I simulate this model, people can actually see the growth of it as the years go by. And since we've also categorized it, this will explain why the percentage has changed. So that is our visualization project. Thank you.